하스스톤 정상화까지 N시간. 아 근데 불안하다. 절대 오늘 새벽 2시에 나와선 안 되는 멘트. 용병단 시즌2 새로운 펫 소개. 아 결투 시즌2 뭐 클래식 시즌2 뭐 이런 거 나오면 좀 우울할 것 같고요. 내가 원하는 건 일단 진짜 기본적으로 신직업 하나. 많으면 둘. 그 님들이 뭐 다른 거 있다며. 뭐 기원사랑 조주사? 뭐 기원사랑 기원사 친구 있다며. 수도사 기원사. 파스 덱 트래커 기능 추가. 파스 덱 트래커 녹화 복귀. 좋은데? 이런 거 추가. 나 나쁘지 않다고 생각해. 다크문 경품 이거 소개하면 바로 그 우백티콘 도배함. 용병단 시즌2 나오면은 우백티콘 바로 유튜브 거기 채팅창에 도배하러 갑니다 진짜로. 아 근데 저 정도 근질갑 하는 거면 이 정도 해주는 거 아니야 진짜로? 아 근데 오버워치 쪽에서 막 사람들 좋은 거 보니까 진짜 신직업 2개. 이 정도 근질갑 떨어지면 그 정도는 해줘야 되지 않나.
오늘 들리는데 방송에서 안 들린다고 하셔서 야 한다.
잠깐만 이거 미션 다 거절 누를게요. 자 봅시다. 자
때마이 목소리 안 들려?
Welcome everyone to the Hearthstone Spotlight. Today's
그냥
all
때마니
about
없이
the
할게요.
future
예,
and
뭐
what's
소리 없이.
next for our
예.
favorite game. We're going to reveal our next expansion and talk about our goals for 2026.
We kicked off last year in space with our first ever journey outside of Warcraft with the Heroes of StarCraft mini set. Then we battled for the World Tree in Into the Emerald Dream. We even had our first ever expansion sequel with the Lost City of Ungoro. And just recently, we helped Chromie gather heroes from alternate timelines to take down Murazon in Across the Timeways.
But the story continues.
한국 서빙 없네.
데스윙이야?
And my attack on this world has already begun. Crush them, Shogun.
가스를 뭉개버리겠다는 뜻인가?
Break them, Ragnaros. Conquer them, Bashara.
옛날에 나왔던 애들 다 나오네.
왜 갑자기 또 재탕이지 이거?
Your time has come. For now begins the reign of Deathwing.
3월 17일.
3월 17일. 우린 18일이죠? 그러면?
Hey
예.
everyone. The story that began in Across the Timeways isn't
songbird,
finished just
오랜만.
yet. On the brink of defeat, Murazond shattered the hourglass of time and ripped open a portal to another timeline. That timeline is the only one in which Deathwing succeeded in the Cataclysm. This is the Deathwing that won. And now he's here. In order to defeat this world-ending threat, Chromie and the Heroes of Time will join forces
지금
with the
토치는 말 해도
Dragonflights
될지
and venture
모르겠지만
across Azeroth to defeat Deathwing's
아직 안 해도
lieutenants
하지 말아야겠다.
before taking the fight to the Destroyer himself. But these are no ordinary lieutenants, because in this set, we're bringing back Colossals. We loved them when they first debuted in Voyage to the Sunken City, and this was the perfect time to revisit the mechanic with fresh eyes. In Cataclysm, each class gets their own Colossal, but 6 of them are Deathwing's lieutenants, and that means those classes get the new keyword Herald. Or, if Devastation isn't your thing, you can ally with the Dragonflights against Deathwing and gain access to the Shatter keyword.
산산조각.
We'll tell you
아,
more
나왔네.
about these
산산조각이
keywords in
나왔다.
just a minute. You'll also have the aid of the Heroes of Time through a series
이게
of
그
spells
분수의
called
키워드일 텐데.
Triumphs and Last
예,
Stands.
그쵸?
Each class will get either a Triumph or a
드디어
Last
나오는
Stand
분수에
that
드디어
shows their
나오는.
fabled hero of time fighting to save Azeroth. In a battle as big as this one, some heroes will triumph, and others will mount a last stand worthy of a hero of time. Cataclysm is coming to
아, 지난
Hearthstone next
확장팩에
month,
그냥
but the fight against
연장선으로
Deathwing has
그냥.
already started.
Azeroth, your time has come.
I'll be honest, things are not looking good. We're fighting the most powerful Deathwing across all timelines, so we're gonna need some backup.
그 상황이
In a
안 좋은
community
게 아닐
event
텐데.
that starts today, we'll all be joining forces to recruit the Dragonflights. Together, we'll hold off Deathwing's lieutenants while Chromie travels across time and gathers powerful cards from the past. And when Chromie returns on March 10th, 1 week before the Cataclysm expansion, we are giving you access to all cards from the expansions Into the Emerald Dream and the Lost City of Unguro. Every single card, even the Goldens. These trial cards stick around for a full expansion cycle.
뭐냐,
Between
이거?
this, the core set, and our
뭐야?
other events,
진심?
everyone will have access to 2/3 of all standard cards for free. We want this to be an awesome moment for everyone, including the players that already have everything. So those of you with a high collection level in Into the Emerald Dream will receive a free signature Ysera Emerald Aspect.
오.
And for those with the Lost City of
Oh.
Unguro, you'll get a signature
Oh.
Umbra. Before the launch of Cataclysm and the trial cards, you'll battle through 2 waves of in-game events. Each wave comes with its own challenges and rewards, like a fiery new skin for Ragnaros. To bring this whole experience to life, we're transforming the tavern with new visuals, music, and a new game.
얼마에
We've
팔까?
even crafted deck recipes with the new trial cards.
아,
You
또
jump
얼마에
right into games.
팔라고 이거. 뭐야, 끝이야?
이제 본격 패치 얘기하나 보다. 확장팩 말고 딴 얘기할 것 같은데요?
There's so
그러니까요.
much more happening in Cataclysm.
Like set rotation.
Sad to say, but the year of the raptor is about to go the way of the dinosaur. We hope you had legendary moments, memorable matches, and fantastic pack pulls. But now it's time to shake things up. So get ready. The year of the scarab is coming. With our annual core set refresh, we're aiming to make
일단 뻔한
2026
얘기
a year of
또
change,
하고요.
with a more fluid meta and stronger class identities.
Yes, some of the staples we all know and love, or maybe love to hate, cards like Brawl and Shadow Step, are going to rotate out to make room for cards like Decimation and Shadow of Demise. The only constant in Hearthstone is change, and we want you to discover, experiment, and of course, let us know what you think. You'll also see some new additions to how we run events, as we start to stitch together the patches with a more coherent narrative through line, and more fun ways to be rewarded as you play.
그래서 뭔데?
Speaking of rewards, we'll be adding a new card back for hitting Legend. The classic one will still be there, so anyone who reaches Legend for the first time this year will get both of them. Now, let's take a look at what
딱정벌레 해 전설
This
등급이구나.
year starts off as hot as Dragonfire with Cataclysm as our first expansion. Later this summer, our second expansion sees infamous Vanessa Van Cleef planning a jailbreak from the Violet Hold, featuring some very familiar outlaws. We are recommitting ourselves to stronger expansion launches so that the excitement of a new release
이걸 근데
is
미리
like an
말해주네.
adventure. Our objective this year is simple.
근데 이거 안
Keep things interesting,
궁금한데?
keep things fun,
일단
keep the meta
대기.
evolving.
Each of these
Okay.
expansions will be followed by something new, a class set. Instead of adding a couple of cards to all 11 classes in a mini set, we'll deliver a whole bunch of cards to a few classes at a time. We're hoping this will create compelling change at key times throughout the year. And of course, there's a third expansion. But we'll have more to say about that at BlizzCon.
뭘 얼마나 하려고 블리즈컨에서 발표해 그걸?
That one more thing. That
그래도
one
먼 미래니까
stupendous
블리즈컨에서
surprise
얘기하는
coming
게
next year. That thing
얘네도
that
할 말
we've all
없어서
been
그때
waiting
하는 게
for a
낫지
long
않나
time, and like
싶네요.
when we talk about it, the community gets
뭐지?
super stoked. And,
Wait, it's too soon to talk
아
about.
뭐길래
come on, how about like just one little hint? Can I just drop a little?
No.
How about like if we just put our little thing on the screen really quickly?
No,
like flash it?
absolutely not.
What if I just say that it
아, 지랄하네,
rhymes
진짜.
with hypotenuse?
But it doesn't rhyme with hypotenuse. Let's cut or rewind.
There's still that one more thing, that one stupendous surprise coming next year that
that we will tell you all about at BlizzCon. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
아,
And
뭐야,
as
이러고
always,
진짜 말안 해줘?
we'll see you in the tavern.
에라이. 아 이러고 확장팩 얘기만 하고 끝나진 않겠지. 에이 더 있겠지.
너네 아트 얘기만 해봐 진짜.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex,
아,
senior
그치,
game
아,
designer
그치,
for
그치.
Hearthstone. If you're like me, you consider Cataclysm to be one of the most
예고는
iconic
범죄다,
World of
낄낄낄.
Warcraft expansions there's
그래.
ever been. It's got Deathwing, the Dragonflights, the Dragon Soul, and the near total destruction of Azeroth. So we're excited to bring that kind of heat to Hearthstone. When we set out to make an expansion about Cataclysm,
전장도
one thing
살려다오.
was clear.
정규전 먼저, 정규전 먼저. 대기, 대기.
But Deathwing was defeated in the original Cataclysm, so how is he back? Well, at the end of our last expansion, Across the Timeways, Chromie and the Heroes of Time defeated Murozond. But in a final act of desperation, he smashed the Hourglass of Time, tearing open a portal to a timeline where Deathwing succeeded in the Cataclysm.
그 확장팩 얘기 오래 하시는 건 좋은데 그
stronger than ever.
뭐 없나?
So this card had to be bigger, badder, and more
아 이거 안
powerful than
궁금해요.
어차피
That's why
그
this
뭐
time,
나중에 공개되는 거
Deathwing
카드만
is a
쏙 볼
hero
건데
card.
이게 그 뭐 큰 거 안 오나?
Deathwing World.
일단 영웅 변신
This is
카드.
Deathwing. So of course he lets you unleash your very own Cataclysm.
It's not every day that the team gets to reinvent a legend as epic as Deathwing. The original Deathwing was defeated thanks to the Dragon Soul. In this one, he took it for himself. We aim to keep the villain we loved while showing you how he won in this
근데
alternate
이거는
timeline.
그냥
Now
나중에
he's
해도
rocking
되지 않나?
even more metal
아이,
plating
큰 거
to
말하겠죠.
the power he now commands. His design is a bit leaner, sharper, and ready to tear the world apart all over again.
Deathwing invaded with his colossal lieutenants, and a brand new keyword ties them all together: Herald.
예고.
Yep, Colossals are back. 6 classes are aligned with Deathwing, and each class features one of his lieutenants as a legendary heralded Colossal. Take a look at the Warrior Colossal, Ragnaros, the Great Fire. These minions are massive and have appendages that take up extra spots on the board. Now when you herald, your class's Colossal sends a soldier to join the battle, carrying the same abilities as the Colossal's appendages. Herald makes Deathwing and his Colossal allies stronger and stronger the more you use it. So for Ragnaros, after you herald twice, you double the stats and effects of his hands and his soldiers. After you herald 2 more times, you double them again for maximum power. For Deathwing, using Herald multiple times allows you to trigger extra
그쵸.
cataclysms.
Our concept art team gave
아
Deathwing's
기원.
lieutenants
오케이.
monster
이해 완료. 이해 완료.
In this alternate timeline, Ragnaros
버수
devoured the
플러스
world tree,
갈라크론드 같네.
supercharging himself with its power. In the concept art, you can see its scorched, twisted branches forming Ragnaros' body. For the lore lovers out there, look closely and you'll spot subtle nods to Archimonde's armor woven all into the design.
The original Cataclysm means so much to so many players, so we aspired to capture the same intense cataclysmic feeling in Hearthstone. When Deathwing shows up, he's a streak of smoke and fire. Then he slams down with the force.
큰 거 오겠죠. 기다려 보세요. 디자인 딸 이거 말고 더 큰 거 오겠지.
Visual effects to deliver the fantasy and destructive power of Deathwing, and of course,
열심히
the other legendary
만들었어요.
cards as well.
To
고생하셨다.
capture the epic scale of Cataclysm, we're bringing back a fan favorite keyword,
세계관
colossals.
주저리 설명할
These colossals
시간을
were
보고
really
보나?
아니 근데 같은 말만 몇 번째야
The
이거?
illustrations have to work as one
아, 이게
long,
그
massive painting, but they also
노력하신 건
have to
좋은데
split
이게
into
별로 안
individual
궁금한데
cards
이게.
for the main bodies and the appendages. That way, they come together in the game to create a unified vision of these enormous creatures. While colossal minions are already tremendously powerful, we wanted to give them even more punch for this set. We envision colossals that grow stronger as the game unfolds. They become these towering forces that really embody the escalating danger of Cataclysm.
Azeroth's fate may look grim, but 5 of Hearthstone's classes are teaming up with the 5 Dragonflights to face off against Deathwing's forces. Each of these classes features a legendary dragon aspect, and they're also packing a new keyword called Shatter, which we'll talk about in a moment. Let's take a look at the aspect of the Black Dragonflight, Abyssian.
용들이 속공을 얻습니다.
We
손에
love
있을
finding
때
storytelling
못 읽었다.
opportunities where lore shines through gameplay. And Abyssian is a perfect example. In Warcraft, powerful dragons can assume a humanoid visage form. So when Abyssian is in your hand and you play a dragon, he sheds his form and transforms into a 12/12 dragon that benefits from his ability to let dragons rush into battle.
Now the Earth Warders return.
Cataclysm is tearing
Okay.
the world asunder, and it's up to our heroes to mend these shattered cards.
산산조각.
When you draw a shatter card, it breaks into two pieces that go to the opposite sides of your hand. You can play the shattered pieces by themselves, but
악사
if you can play
온다.
the cards
주방장
in between
어떡하냐?
to make the pieces touch, they recombine back into a single card with two effects for the price of one.
아.
So if you were wondering why Misplaced Pyromancer from the last expansion was misplaced, now you know. Each of the Dragonflight classes are also getting a legendary colossal minion. For instance, Paladins have the five-headed monstrosity known as Chromatus. Chromatus is Nefarian's infamous failed experiment, and we've brought the creature to life with a redesign that makes him feel darker and more primordial. We wanted Chromatus to feel like a nightmare, both to behold and to play against. His five heads dominate the board, each granting a unique enhancement that makes him a tough threat to tackle.
Rounding out the set, we have new hand targeting cards. Check out Battlefield Blaster, which lets you choose a card in your hand and give it +1 spell damage. We first introduced this type of mechanic in the lost city of Ngoro. Since then, we've been working
뭐든
hard to
전설
make
카드가 그
hand
정도면은
targeting smooth
넣긴
and
넣을 것
effortless
같은데?
to use. We tested it over and over, making sure it feels great on every device. We also added a new cursor when you hover over targetable cards
뭐야, 이렇게 하네?
and tweaked the checkered arrow so it never
선택이 이게
covers
이렇게
card
되네?
text. All that effort means you'll see plenty of hand targeting cards in future expansions and in this set. Here's one of them, Chamber of Aspects.
아, 이제는
An
핸들을 건드리는
unprecedented threat
거구나.
calls for an unprecedented response. So to help you turn the tide, Chromie uses her magic to give you every card from two past expansions, Into the Emerald Dream and the Lost City of Ungoro. These trial cards will be added to your collection on March 10th, 1 week before the Cataclysm expansion launch, and will stick around for one full expansion cycle. That's 2 full sets of trial cards, including Goldens. We want this to be a celebration for everyone. So if you already have a high collection level from Into the Emerald Dream, you will receive the signature legendary Ysera Emerald Aspect. And if you already have a high collection level from the
에이, 가로로
Lost City
두진
of
않겠지.
Ungoro, you'll get the signature legendary Endbringer Umbra.
This is only the beginning of your journey into Cataclysm. We already told you about the trial cards, but there's also a ton of free rewards for you to claim.
Check out our new Cataclysm web event
오케이,
to help
박상팩
rally the
고생하셨습니다.
Dragons.
잘 만드셨네.
You'll get the legendary Abyssian card and 2 copies of the signature version of
그래.
Boy of the End.
Just for logging
아,
into
이번
the game,
신카드를
you'll
이제
get War
볼 수
Master
있다.
platform. By completing
오늘부터
quests and
접속하면은
events,
줄
you
것
can earn
같은데.
3 more cards: Dark Iron Harbinger, Sands of Time, and Disciple of Demise.
이번엔
And there are
많이
even
주네요.
more
그러니까요.
rewards on the horizon. Keep an eye out for free hero skins, free card backs, and more.
We can't wait for everyone to experience the fun, excitement, the fire, the brimstone, and the mass destruction that is Cataclysm. Be sure to try out the new Deathwing hero card early in the Cataclysm pre-release Tavern Brawl starting March 10th, a full week before the expansion launches on March 17th Pacific time. Have fun.
3월
and we hope
18일 출시,
Cataclysm
오케이.
shatters your expectations.
와, 됐다. 고생하셨습니다. 가보자. 큰 거 온다.
야, 얘네 뭐 하는 새끼들이야? 와, 이거 뭐 하는 새끼들이지, 이거? 아니,
어?
그걸 믿네 병일신. 난 애초에 믿지도 않았는데.